Hallo und herzlich willkommen. Wir sind hier bei Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Das konnten wir gerade schon anspielen und jetzt haben wir die Möglichkeit für ein kleines Interview mit Tom. Er wird sich jetzt selber vorstellen.
Hi, I'm Tomasz Pruski. I'm a senior level designer for CI Games.
Hi, nice to meet you.
It's good to be here, thanks.
So we just had the opportunity to have a hands-on with the new game you're developing, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. And it now turned into an open world game. So why did you do that?
Well, the previous two games were a great learning experience for us, but they were a more directed experience. So now we wanted to give the players a lot more choice and a lot more variety. So when you're playing as a sniper, you have to have a location, and then you choose your own spot, choose your own way in, and that's perfect for an open world sniper game.
Now, the storytelling in an open world is always a little bit of a challenge. How do you guys approach this?
We have a couple of modes. Like you're going to meet some people, the great cast. I don't want to spoil too much because we're not revealing all the story yet. So you're going to get cutscenes. You're going to get narrative. You're going to have some dialogue with the supporting cast. It's a lot more character driven than the previous games, so I think it's going to be fun.
Cool. So you have three different play styles that you showed us. These are sniping, stealth, and Rambo. And Rambo doesn't sound like being a sniper. So is the Rambo approach a little more difficulty for the player?
Actually, we like to call it the warrior approach.
I know, but your colleagues say you always say Rambo approach.
So right now, you used to play as a sniper only, and you missed a shot, it was sometimes game over. And now, if you do something, you're gonna have to face the consequences of your actions. So if you go in silently or try to shoot your enemies from a long distance, and you miss something, or you just want to play some action-paced shooter, you can go in as a warrior. It's going to be slightly more tricky. It's going to be a bit more difficult than what players might be used to because we have to balance it. It's still a sniper game. So we don't want to have all the guys just running around with rifles. You can do that, but you have to craft your items, get your healing items, think of an exit strategy, because once you've completed your objectives, you still have to get out of there. So you're going to have to come prepared. It's going to be tricky.
So you're rewarded when you actually finish a mission in stealth or sniper.
Yeah, you're going to get some bonuses. So for specific actions that you do while in the game, like if you get a double kill with a sniper rifle, you're going to get some bonus sniper points. The game tracks 3 paths for experience points. And so if you play more stealthily or more as a sniper, you're going to get more of those points, and so you can upgrade your skills as a sniper, as a ghost, or as a warrior.
You just talked about the crafting system, and we were able to test it in the hands-on. How do I get the resources to actually craft special bullets, health packs, and all that?
So we want to encourage players to explore the world, and so you're going to find a lot of loot crates scattered around the enemy outposts or in the world in general. So once you get those, you're going to get 4 types of resources plus the in-game currency. So you can use those to craft items or buy some things in the shop.
Now, talking about the sniping in the game, you have variables like wind, your breath. You have to take in the Coriolis effect if you shoot over a distance. But you can get every enemy marked in your sight or close by. Can I turn this off if I want to? Can I turn this into more of a sniping simulator or turn on more aids if I feel like I want to snipe but I want to have it easier?
Well, the first thing that we wanted to do with this one compared to the previous games was we do not have the red dot anymore. So if you have the red dot, doesn't matter if you adjust the scope or anything, you still know where the bullet's going to land. Now the sniping is a bit more skill-based. So if the wind is strong, you're actually going to have to offset your aim to combat this wind. We are thinking about all the options for difficulty, about turning off aids. It's not official yet, so stay tuned. In the final release, some of that might be optional, but we'll have to wait and see.
Cool. Now the last thing is the drone. So we saw a drone where you can recon the area, and your colleague told us that you're probably going to be able to upgrade the drone, maybe craft even new things. What are the kind of things that I can upgrade my drone to?
So sometimes on the outposts, you're going to have security cameras. And once they spot you, the outpost will become alerted and the enemies will come and see what's up and look for you. So, for example, you can upgrade your drone to hack those cameras. So you got to find a box, fly next to it, and you can hack it, and it disables those cameras. And also, you can get access to those cameras' feeds. So if you get into this camera, you can check out the outpost, or if the cameras are inside, you can see what's inside a building. It also tags your enemies. So it's a very universal tool. You can also have mods like mine detection. So if you fly over a location, and if for example, the rear side of the outpost is mined because enemies don't want somebody surprising them, you can see those mines and then come in and disarm them.
Cool. That's it for my questions. Thank you so much for answering it.
Thanks for having me. The game comes out January 27th. You can follow us on social media to know more.
Genau, das war Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Im Interview, wir machen noch einen Kurzcheck und einen in 30 Sekunden. Das findet ihr alles auf Thetechnologicals.com. Ansonsten folgt uns auch auf YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, überall, wo ihr uns findet. Bis zum nächsten Video. Ciao.